So, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking you back to 1972, and me and Uncle Dean have come to the conclusion that people do not enjoy themselves like they used to. So we're trying to make you feel like you do what you don't do, people. And the people that do, and we don't do what they do, and they don't do what we do. But the thing is, these people all did it together. They all danced together, and I admire that. And I am very depressed of people that are like trying to have a go at people. I just want people to be happy and make love and shine on. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Dean, what's happened over the last 50 years compared to these people?
Dance music, rave culture ruined everything for rock and roll, and Simon Cowell. Even today, the Beatles or Elvis Presley wouldn't get a look in with Simon Cowell.
Why not?
Because he can't control them. They're too good. He wants people with no talent he can control, make money out of. He's corrupt. That's why he's not been rock and roll since punk. Punk was the last great rock and roll music. There's been offshoots like New Romantic, Gothic, Psychobilly, but it started in the black community in America about 48, 47 rhythm and blues, like Elmore James and Little Richard, Fats Domino, which is on here, I think he's on here. And then when Elvis done it, he brought it to the white people in like 54, when he cut his second record, That's Right Mama, July 54 on Sun Records, but he made a 78 for his mother, because you could go in there and record anything, and he done My Happiness, which is an old thing from 20s, 30s, and on B-side I Love You Because, which is a Jim Reeves country song. He said, I'm making it for my mother's birthday. He's so worried about him not being a good enough singer. He said that was for his mother, but he was testing himself out, and a year went by and Sam Phillips goes, who's that guy? He keeps the sideburns. Phone him. And as he phoned him, secretary Marion Kaiser at the time was still talking to him on the phone, and Elvis walked through the door. He was working for Crown Electrics, driving the truck, and he used to go by all the time looking in at all the black singers he adored on Beale Street, like B.B. King.
So how old was Elvis when he first got his musical break?
He was born 1935, 8th of January. He got his first break, 53, he cut that thing he made out with his mother, My Happiness, and 54 July he had a hit down south, like in Tennessee, Memphis, with That's All Right Mama, which is an Big Boy Arthur Crudup song from 48, a blues song, what he grew up listening to on jukeboxes. And Arthur Crudup, who wrote it originally in 48, never got any royalties for it until 1970. And he also wrote That's All Right Mama, what Elvis had a hit with, and he never seen no royalties for that until 1970. So that's why, like the black community in America, didn't like the white guys doing rhythm and blues, because they got the money. They called it rhythm and blues if you was coloured, but it was rock and roll if you was white, because that was all segregation.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, music, everyone came together up until what year would you say?
In what way?
Well, the way they're dancing on this film.
56 was the peak of rock and roll. We never got it in England to 58. And it faded away, and then the Beatles and Stones revived it. And then the 60s ended with Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple and all them guys making it heavier. And then glam rock, and then punk, and then offshoots of punk, and it's been none since. Rock and roll lasted for just over 20 years in the white community. And Buddy Holly and the Crickets, they were booked to play the Apollo in New York, which was just for coloureds, American blacks. And they thought they were black because they played rhythm and blues music. They didn't see any pictures of them. They went on stage and went dead quiet. And as soon as they start playing Rave On and That'd Be the Day, they all got up and danced. 3 white guys playing rockabilly music, which is got a lot of rhythm and blues, and they thought they got straight into it. They forgot the colour. They were white. They got into it, and then Eddie Cochran played there, and they were helped by Sam Cooke, who got shot in 64, killed, accused of raping someone, which he'd never, by the woman who owned a hotel at the time where he was staying on tour, because he toured with Buddy Holly and all them, and Everly Brothers.
Yep.
And that. I could go on all night if I want to, but
there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Charged by the hour.
So can we put a play on this and show them? We're trying to show you that people all don't have a good time anymore like they used to, and this is why. Take a look.
Because the TV and the radio is all government controlled. The best music is away from the music industry on small labels and groups doing things in the garage.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get away from the bright side of Simon Cowell, you need to go to the dark side of Uncle Dean and Danny.
You could call it boogie woogie.
This is Jerry Lee Lewis. He's still alive today.
In the mood by the big band sound. I don't know what you call it. But if it's rock and roll, it's here to stay. Because the kids like it. The people like it. The old people like it. Anybody like it. Anybody don't like it, you gotta be crazy. I like it. Maybe I'm crazy.
People are having a great time, aren't they?
Yeah, that's how the black community in America, that's how they sing in church. Pianos, bass guitar, just like that, gospel.
That's how they sing in church in America.
If anyone wants to know, the song Hound Dog, what Elvis made a hit with, was done by Big Mama Thornton in 1954. It's a real laid-back, dirty, slow blues song. I prefer the original by Mama Thornton, 54. Elvis had a hit with it in 56. That was a rock and roll version, rockabilly version. Of course, Elvis had a hit with that, and before that, that was a Little Richard song that was God Is Money. That's written by Cole Perkins in 55 on Sun Records, but he had a car accident, he couldn't do the TV show, and Elvis did, and everyone thought that was Elvis' song. Cole Perkins hated him for that, and to the day he died, he found out after Elvis died, Elvis loved the record so much, and that made a lot of money for Cole Perkins. And Cole Perkins used to play for Johnny Cash a lot, when he done San Quentin and Folsom Prison concerts.
Don't think rock is a left runner. We may have went around the side or parked.
Was Chuck Berry there?
Yeah.
Dim
He also done London Session Blues this year.
I do think now that it's
Now,
exploding again.
we called it in
I
London.
think the younger people
So did Matty
are
Waters.
listening to it again. I shouldn't say again, are listening. And that is the again listening. I mean, it's the second time it's been listened to by young people, because the people who really, I think, brought it back are the people who first listened to it, who are about 32 now. Sweet Little 16 is now 32.
Sweet little 16, you just gotta have, body half of me, land on the flat. I want to be able to fit you. You got 'em one by one. I'm so excited. Let's look at it run. Oh, mommy, mommy, leave me I go. Set the side to see. Nobody gonna steal the show. Oh, daddy,
there you are, ladies and gentlemen. There is Jerry Lee Lewis entertaining the crowd in 1972, and people have showed their appreciation, and all people come together. And I want people to do that today. Take a look.
Jerry Lee Lewis is the king of stupidity, first of all.
Strictly a bunch of crap, if he said that. I haven't seen any hit records by Little Richard lately. But I've seen a lot of them by Jerry Lee Lewis. Now, wait a minute. Let's just break it down. I got nothing against Richard. He's a good friend of mine.
I can't see Jerry Lee Lewis even have the nerve to put on the shoes that I gave away.
There's always been a brothership between all of us, really. I mean, I don't think there is professional jealousy, I think, in all entertainers. But still, somehow, I don't know whether it's the success that bonded us together or the years, but somehow if I were down, I always knew that Chuck Berry would be picking it up over there for me, you understand? And then and when the Beatles came, they picked it up for all of us, you know. And the Rolling Stones picked it up, you know, and we kind of have a brotherhood among us, let's put it that way.
It's a sort of fossilised scene, you know, because all the audience must wear like certain numbers, you know, as you noticed. You don't hear them, they ain't going to feel very happy.
See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator.
Bill Hadley was making records like this in the 40s. It's called country swing, southern swing. 10 years older than Elvis Chuck Berry was.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are basically trying to say that people don't have a good time today like they used to.
The backing band, the Comets, are still going without him because he died in 1981. Bill Haley, I like this one by him, but I don't really like his music.
Rock Around the Clock.
No, don't like it. I like the Sex Pistols version.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are basically trying to bring unity, community back together. And this is how we do what you don't do, people. Shine on.
Never drink for the king. And John.
Another king, another song will always shine on.
John Lennon back, let us shake the world up a bit again.
It's a song that I've been carrying around in my back pocket for a lot more years, but I'm still happy at 47 years old I can still sing it. I'd like to sing it for you tonight, all right? 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, a rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, a rock. We're going to rock. Around.
See, that was the B-side. That was a B-side, that was Rock Around the Clock. And what happened was this Glenn Ford's son collected records when he was about 8 or 9, and he was playing that when the producer of the film Blackboard Jungle will come out in 55, and the A-side was 13 chicks and one guy in town. And he put the other side on, B-side, Rock Around the Clock. He goes, it's ideal for the film, and all the Teddy boys smashed the cinemas up at the end of the film. Great guitar solo though. Very jazzy swing.
very nice. But you really didn't have to do that. I was going to sing it again anyway, but all right.
No, when I was too young to remember that. I can't remember Bill Haley. Little Richard was the first thing I remember. Like, as far as rock and roll was concerned. Lucille. I mean, that was it, and it was just, that was the best record, you know, that year.
Making records like this in 1951, way before Presley. Who's on specialty label? Specialty label. I've always read
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's me and Uncle Dean telling you that people do not live like they used to do today because they are not playing real music. Bring back John Lennon, bring back
Elvis,
and then we'll be okay.
and reform the Sex Pistols again to finish it all.
So shine on, and that is how we all get together and have a good time.
Ignore what they play on the radio and telly. Search this good music out for yourself, because you won't hear it unless you look for it.
Shine on, everybody. That's me and Uncle Dean from Planet, oldest recorded town in Britain. So wherever you are, always, forever. Danny Sloggett Vision will show you the light every day, every night. There we are. We have a little card there.